Hello everyone! Welcome to English Learning. Today, we will learn something new. We will talk about the past. The past is very important. We use it every day. It helps us share our stories. It tells us what happened before. This is a fun part of English. You will see it is not hard. We will learn together step by step. The simple past tense is its name. It sounds big, but it is easy. Think about yesterday. What did you do yesterday? Maybe you played a game. Or perhaps you watched TV. These actions are in the past. They are finished now. The simple past helps us talk about these finished actions. Let us begin this adventure into the past. We use the simple past tense often. We use it for actions that started in the past. And importantly, these actions finished in the past. They are not happening now. For example, if you ate breakfast this morning, that action is finished. So you use the simple past. You say, I ate breakfast. It clearly tells us the action is complete. This is the main job of the simple past. Now let's talk about verbs. Verbs are action words. In the simple past, verbs change. There are two main types of verbs. We call them regular verbs, and we call them irregular verbs. Regular verbs are usually easy. They follow a simple rule. You just add ed to the end. For example, walk becomes walked. Play becomes played. See? It is a simple pattern. Irregular verbs are a little different. They do not follow the ed rule. Let's see some regular verbs in the past. Remember, regular verbs add ed. Look at the verb talk. In the past, it is talked. For example, I talked to my friend yesterday. Another regular verb is watch. In the past, it is watched. For example, she watched a film last night. The verb clean is also regular. It becomes cleaned. We cleaned our house on Saturday. These are easy to remember. Now, let's look at some irregular verbs. These verbs change in special ways. The verb be is very common. In the past, am and is become was, and are becomes were. For example, I was tired this morning, or they were happy at the party. Another common irregular verb is have. In the past, have becomes had. For example, he had a new car last year. These are important to learn. Time expressions often help us with the simple past. Time expressions are words like yesterday, or last week, last month, last year, also 2 days ago, or in 2020. These words tell us when the action happened. They confirm it was in the past. Now it is your turn to practice. This will help you use the simple past. Below are some sentences. The verb is in brackets. You need to change the verb to the simple past. Think if it is regular or irregular. Take your time. Do your best. This is good practice for you. Remember, regular verbs add ed. Irregular verbs have special forms. Let's try. Here are the sentences for you. 1. Yesterday, I walked to the shop. 2. She eat an apple for a snack. 3. We play a fun game last night. 4. He see his friend at the cinema. 5. They study for the test 2 days ago. 6. I be very happy to see them. 7. My brother clean his room this morning. 8. We go to the beach last summer. How did you do? Let's check the answers. 1. Yesterday I walked to the shop. Walk is regular. Let's look at more sentences in the simple past. We will use different time expressions. This helps us see how flexible the past tense is. Remember, the basic structure is subject plus past verb. For example, I worked, or she sang. Time expressions add more detail. They tell us when the action happened. This makes our sentences clearer and more interesting too. Consider the time expression last night. He watched a movie last night. The verb watched is simple past. Last night tells us when. Or think about yesterday morning. They had breakfast yesterday morning. The verb had is simple past from have. Yesterday morning specifies the time. These little phrases are very useful. They are like signposts for time. They guide the listener. We can also use ago. Ago means before now. For example, she started her job 2 years ago. You have learned a lot about the simple past tense today. We saw that we use it for finished actions, actions that happened before now and are completely over. We learned about two types of verbs, regular verbs, which usually add ed, like walked or played, and irregular verbs, which have special past forms, like went from go or saw from see. These are key ideas. Remember to use time expressions. Words like yesterday, last week, 5 minutes ago. These words help make your meaning clear. They show exactly when something happened in the past. Using them makes your English sound more natural. Try to notice them when you read or listen to English. They are very common. and very helpful for understanding. The most important thing now is to practice. Try to make your own sentences about your past. What did you do yesterday? What did you do last weekend? Tell a friend or write it down. Start with simple sentences. For example, I watched TV yesterday or I ate pizza last night.